What's the good word, Josh? Your boy DKB here. So, according to a rumor, and this came from Pro Football Talks, Mike Florio, the Jets, as well as every other team in the NFL, there could be an unexpected salary cap boost. And for teams like the New York Jets, lower on a salary cap totem pole, that is huge news, right? So, let's dive into some of the specifics here. When you take a look at our cap situation right now, per over the cap, we're approximately around $1.7 million in cap space. You take a look at what the assumed 2024 cap number was going to be. It was going to be around $242 million. That in and of itself is just painting the current picture for the New York Jets, right? It's up about 20 million. There were some bonuses or something like that that was also kind of set aside for that, as that was kind of a COVID reimbursement, if you will. But still, it was up 2020. It's the $242 million number would have been $20 million additional from what we saw in 2023. But what Mike Florio was saying is that that cap number may actually be even a little bit higher than that. He thinks it could be as high as $250 million, which would be great because that's about an additional $8 million in cap space for the New York Jets. Now, he could be correct here, right? Maybe there's some final, accounting that's being done or something, but last year, we found out what the salary cap for 2023 was going to be in late January. We're already approaching the end of February, and we haven't got a confirmed nod from the NFL organization. So if that does, that changes the complexity of how the New York Jets may be looking to attack free agency, right? You talk about our own in-house guys. Bryce Huff at the top of the list. That additional $8 million, suddenly maybe you're not looking to potentially get rid of a John Franklin Myers. Maybe you won't have to necessarily go out there and take the dead cap hit for a guy like Laken Tomlinson, or look to extend certain guys. I do want to cover an athletic article I saw about how to open up an additional $67 million, I believe it was, in cap space. But overall, when you want to talk about retaining Bryce Huff, it makes it a lot easier to potentially match him on whatever his view of a top dollar contract for himself would be. Also, even in the event that we miss out on him, $8 million puts you maybe in the race for a guy like Michael Winwoo from the Patriots, right? The tackle that's probably going to be number one on everybody's list in free agency. If not, having a guy like a high incentive contract for David Bakhtiari maybe comes a little bit more enticing. I heard rumors about Corey Davis returning. Maybe you can offer some kind of a interesting contract there. If you do see guys like a T. Higgins, etc., as wide receiver weapons that come out, there's just a number of ways that we can suddenly attack free agency that wouldn't have been as viable. Also, it wouldn't take as many moves from the New York Jets, right? There's a couple guys we may need to try to extend or restructure just right off the bat. You take a look at C.J. Mosley, for example. You might want to try to extend a DJ Reed to help yourself out. I would extend Michael Carter II, who's eligible, but from my understanding, there's no actual cap relief by doing that now, so we'll probably end up waiting that final year before those contract talks officially get ongoing. But all in all, this would be a huge move. Now, it doesn't even have to be as high as $8 million, but any additional savings in cap space that we're going to find here that we can apply to either our own guys, in-house free agents, or to go out there and acquire a guy that maybe was slightly going to be out of range would be perfect. So nonetheless, let me know what you guys think. Knowing this information, with this change, who you guys want to target in free agency. By the way, it just popped in another name in my head. You take a look at Cameron Curl, for example, one of the top tier safety guys. Maybe it's not as much of a drastic hit if you go out there and target someone like him, right? Nonetheless, though, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you again. Peace.